Hello YouTube. So I want to bring you a few videos kind of highlighting the different and unique foods in Belize. What better way to connect with a culture than through food? So there's going to be some unique dishes, some dishes that are just a little different here, what's really common here. So we're going to start off with the one dish that everyone tells me is a must-try here: gibnut, also known as the royal rat. So it's not always easy to find, just because it is a game animal and there is a closed season. So January 1st, the season closes on gibnut. We are in mid-December now, so find it now or I have to wait until sometime next year to try it. The reason it's called the royal rat is the story is in 1985, the queen was served gibnut and commented on how good it was. What she actually commented was, it tastes like rabbit. The headlines in England read, "Queen served rat in Belize." So in Belize, they're gonna run with it. The royal rat is what it's now known as. So let's give it a try. Found someone who's making it. Not huge on eating rodents. I don't know how many I was fed as a child. My dad was a hunter. But we'll give this one a try. All comments I've heard so far is that it's delicious. So I'll be the judge of that. So if you're wondering where people would get gibnut, talking to the chef, she has there are Mayan hunters on the other side of the lagoon who bring their catch over, whether it's gibnut or whatever it might be. She buys it from them off a boat, cooks it very similar to stewed chicken with rice and beans, which is the national dish of Belize. It's in a red ricotta sauce. So we're gonna go home and give this a shot. Okay, so this is a look at the meal. You have your rice and beans, your coleslaw, and your stewed gibnut. So let's give this a shot. Okay, so I was trying to get the lighting right for inside my house. Hopefully this will work. All right, trying stewed gibnut for the first time. It's actually delicious. I had no idea what to expect. Rice and beans are always good. Yeah, honestly, I had no idea what to expect. So it's very similar to stewed chicken. Big bone there. I'm trying to show you so you can see that it's like a white meat. Almost like a cross between white meat and pork and chicken. So the royal rat gets a big thumbs up. Worth trying. A little bit of gaminess I'm noticing in that last bite, but with the seasoning being stewed, it is rather good. So there you had it. I've eaten the royal rat. I can finally say I've done it. Worth checking off your list. If you're in Belize, try the gibnut, the royal rat of Belize. So one common breakfast item you'll find in Belize is Johnny cakes. The Johnny Cakes refers to the bun or pastry or roll. It's made with coconut milk. The history of it is it comes from the term journey cake, because it would last for a while. People would take it on long trips with them or for a work day. Journey cake, Creole, Johnny Cakes. Ham and cheese is common. You can use it as a sandwich, ham and cheese. Sometimes you'll even see eggs. As you see here, beans and ham, fish and beans, chicken and beans, pretty much any combination can go on it. But let's get some Johnny Cakes, give them a shot. Okay, so the Johnny Cakes themselves can be eaten alone with butter. Sometimes I see marmalade. First time I tried one was in San Pedro. I bought it from a vendor who was riding around with them in a basket on a bike. Don't be afraid of these things. You might miss out on some good food. So I got mine as a breakfast sandwich with ham and cheese. And there you can see the Johnny Cake. Yeah, it's a good combination. The coconut milk in the bun gives it a certain sweetness. As you saw on the board, it was $2 Belize. That's generally the price you're gonna find. It's $1 US for one of these breakfast sandwiches, and it's a good way to get your day started and get on the go. Let's check out the next item. One of the most common street foods you'll find in Belize are garnaches. So I stopped at a small roadside place for garnaches today. Not the best ones I've ever had, but you can find these just about anywhere. The food argument in Belize is, do you put ketchup on garnaches? I said just give it to me the way it is. So garnaches are a tortilla chip base with a bean paste on it, some cabbage and some cheese. The kind of a cabbage salsa sort of thing. They are good. There's not much to them. Nice, easy, quick snack. I don't know that they would need ketchup. It got a little busy at this little stand where I was at, so I brought it home. So we're outside my house. Next is tostadas. Very similar to the garnaches. You have the hard tortilla base, the bean paste, the cabbage kind of salsa, and the difference is it's meat. So this is a chicken seasoned with ricotta, and that's the difference with these. So I'm always gonna go with meat. Meat's always better with something. And there's your tostada. Similar to a garnache, but with meat. Let's move on. All right, I hope you enjoyed the first video in the series for the food in Belize. I am not an expert. Some of these things I'm tasting for the first time, so you get to see my real initial reaction. I will say, always read the description in the video. Sometimes I have useful links there, and for this one and for all the food videos, I'm going to put in a tour that I highly recommend for food culture in Belize. It would give you more of a history of the different foods, the cultures they come from, and how they became an important part of Belize's culture. I have not taken this tour yet I still recommend it, because the owner operator is an authority on this. I didn't take the tours because I want to experience everything the first time. I don't want to inadvertently use any of her material for my videos. So as soon as I'm done these videos, I will be taking those tours. Check the description for a link. Highly recommend.